All right, hello, welcome back to another wee bit different video. Today's video is a video that I really had to talk about in watching these NBA playoff games. The intensity is great, everything's great, but here's my one huge gripe in talking about specifically the Pistons and Knicks game. And we also are going to show highlights in regards to what I'm talking about, so it won't just be me blabbing the whole video, but I will be blabbing for a lot of the video, admittedly so, because this is a problem. The intensity right now is obviously at the highest it's been all season. The competitive level, you can see how much these guys want it just by even looking at the final score, right? How often do you see in the regular season final score being 100-94? What about 105-102? Guess what? In the playoffs, scores have been super low compared to the regular season because everyone, and I mean everyone, is trying super hard on defense. But here is my biggest gripe with the playoffs so far. More importantly, today's game, Detroit Pistons versus the Knicks. The Pistons honestly got hoed for some of these calls, like really badly. An example, Jalen Brunson right here collides with Oscar Thompson and slips, and Oscar is called for his 5th personal foul. It's the playoffs. You look at the Golden State versus Rockets game, even though the Golden State announcers were bitching about it, the way that Steph Curry is being guarded, that's fine. There's no fouls about having your hand on, an opponent. Like, they're not shooting the ball. I'm talking about when it's off ball, by the way. But there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? You're face guarding, you're doing whatever. It's playoff basketball. You have to be able to, get a bit more physical. Okay, so let's check this out. Jalen Brunson. I need to lower the audio on my end. Jalen Brunson dribbling down the court, and that's a foul. What? Is this the highest quality? Yeah, okay, this is the highest quality, so I apologize if you were looking for something higher, but this is a foul? And this is not a one-time call, right? Jalen Brunson was flopping all game. And the thing is, you might look at this video like, oh, he's just trying to talk shit about Jalen Brunson. The thing is, I don't have a problem with Jalen Brunson's game. I have a problem with the refs rewarding some of this shit. Because this to me is ridiculous. And there's going to be replays. Oscar was pissed, rightfully so. I mean, come on. Let's look at the replays. So, JB is going into Oscar right here. Off arm, extended, but it's fine. There's no contact. There's nothing here. There's no foul on either side. And goes into him. That's not a block. Oscar is there at the spot first. JB just kind of Naruto runs, you know what I mean? Where like the hands are back and he's running and what the hell? He just falls and that's a foul? This is a foul. Wow. It's the fucking playoffs. And yeah, look at him pissed off on the bench. I can't blame you. Even in regular season, it's not a foul. But it's the playoffs. Come on. What are we doing? How are we not allowing guys to be more physical? And even then, in the regular season, that's not a foul. That's nothing. He just falls. So in this scenario, this is the Clippers and Denver game. This is where you say, okay, that is good reffing. If we're going to talk about the shitty reffing where you're rewarding that BS, you have to talk about the good. So here's a good example of not rewarding that BS. Look at James Harden here, and I should definitely put that 0.75. Anyway, look at James Harden here. Just, barely pushes on Harden, and Jokic just like takes the biggest tumble in the world. What the hell is that? And he's staying down. Like, like, okay, we're getting a replay presumably, right? Yeah, we are. Look at this. Look at this shit. What? What is that, Jokic? What the fuck? Playoff basketball, regular season basketball. What the fuck is that? Come on, bro. Come on. No. Okay. All right, it's cool. Okay, so I know there's only 8 seconds to go in this game. But the one time you should blow the whistle, specifically Knicks and Pistons, because yeah, this game was egregious with some of this Jalen Brunson bullshit. And it's not even just it's not even just a Jalen Brunson thing. A lot of people in the league, and I need to pull up my face for this so you guys know what I'm saying. I know you guys know what I'm talking about too if you watch the games. Let me go full video for this. A lot of people in the league, what they do, they'll drive to the basket, and if a defensive player who's guarding them, just gives them a little chest bump, what they do is they give you, the offensive player gives whiplash. So they're dribbling. They'll snap their head back like it's whiplash, like, oh no, he hit me. It's not a Jalen Brunson thing only. It's like every fucking offensive player. Jimmy Butler, Steph Curry, Luka does that, Trae Young, James Harden, like everyone does that. But to reward it consistently in the playoffs, when you can literally see, if you watch the Knicks game, I hope some of you did. If you didn't, let me explain to you. OG would literally wrap his arm and grab Cade Cunningham's jersey. He would grab his jersey. Now, I don't think there's anything problem. There's a big problem with that because, again, NBA playoffs. We're just going to be getting more physical. So to me, there's nothing wrong with that. I don't have a problem with it. I don't think anyone in the league is going to have a problem with it. But we're setting that tone of we're saying, okay, this is allowed. So if you're not going to be calling the jersey grab, why are we calling the whiplash? It mind boggles me. Let me put this back to not my face. Or was I trying to show my face for this part? No, I wasn't. But anyway, on to the part where we're not supposed to hold the whistle, where this is like, okay, you really should blow the whistle here. This is blatant. Check this play out. Pretty straightforward. We're just trying to get Jalen Brunson some love. And let me go up. Oh, it is at 0.75 speed. Let's keep it going. Look at Cat. Holy fucking moving screen, Draymond Green status. Missed the three anyway, but if he hits that and it makes it a game. Egregious. They called Jalen Duren on this earlier in the game, by the way. And dude, look at this. He's literally moving. Holy moving screen. And I swear to God, sometimes I'll make a video like this and someone will say he's not moving. Dude, fucking don't. Don't even hit me with that shit. This is the definition of a moving screen. He is not set. We're gonna slow this down for the people that might be needing some extra slowdown speed. Moving. You can literally see him moving. Top comment: crazy illegal screen by Cat. Come on, man. When we have to blow the whistle, we don't. But then we're gonna call these little ticky-tack fouls or fouls that don't even exist. I really saw. Oh! This is the one I saw. This is the one I'm talking about. I couldn't believe they called a foul on Osweiler here, right? So remember how I said, oh, there is the face guarding where you have your hand on someone. Brunson literally, you see his hand right there, and he's holding him. He's holding him, right? Fine, whatever. But then look where Brunson puts his left arm, and he hooks him. So now he's got him hooked. And Osweiler's like, what the fuck do I do? Brunson's like, hey, this is a foul on him. Bro, you hooked him. Look at it. I mean, look what he's doing. And they called a foul on Osweiler. And as soon as Jalen Brunson said, hey, is when the whistle's blown. Hey! Look, no whistle's blown. Hey! Oh, yeah, let me blow the whistle. Boom. What? Don't reward the flops if they flop. Thank you. During that Jokic highlight where, he flopped, didn't reward him. Can't say the same for the next game. And the one time they should have blown the whistle, I didn't see anything. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? All in all, though, the playoffs are intense. Things are getting really interesting. I'm absolutely enjoying this. Super, super great defensive games. I mean, if you hate the NBA because everyone's too chill, I mean, dude, this is your time. This is your time to shine. Anyway, let me know what you guys think of the playoffs. What do you think about some of the reffing? Not great so far. But, again, greatly appreciate you guys for watching. This is, actually, feel free to like, subscribe. It goes a long way to help with the channel. This is How I've Been Different. How we've been different. And we out.